Hello.
Testing, testing. All right, we will go ahead and get started. So, Iga, first win as a 22-year-old. Just talk us through the keys to the match today and how you came out with the victory.
Well, for sure, I think kind of in my head and physically the process was pretty similar as 2 days ago. So I was able to play a little bit better in second set, and I kind of, used first set to get more information and get into the rhythm. But Claire played pretty well, so I feel like it was more intense. But I'm happy that I'm into the third round and I have a chance to play more matches here.
Iga, congratulations.
Thank you.
Every year when you celebrate your birthday here at Roland Garros, you get a birthday cake. And I was wondering, what happens to it next? Do you eat it all? Do you share it with friends and family?
I wouldn't.
If
I would eat it all, I probably wouldn't be able to run today. But
does it disappear? And the other question is, do you think it's a nice birthday present, or would you like something a bit more practical for your stay here at Roland Garros? Maybe like a bigger trophy cabinet?
Well, besides the cake, I also got some small gifts from the tournament, so it was pretty nice, and I really appreciate that. I think it's a nice gesture. But yeah, well, last year I didn't try the cake. This year I did because it was my day off. So I ate it with my team, and it was pretty nice. We had lunch together, and we celebrated a little bit, so that was fun.
Hi, Iga.
Hey.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
A question about scheduling. 5 out of 5 of the night sessions on Châtelet have been men's matches. It was a talking point last year as well. I just wonder your thoughts on that.
Well, my thoughts didn't really change, but honestly, I gotta tell you that I kind of requested every day to play a day session. Because I felt like I played already, night sessions in this clay court swing, and I didn't even kind of know this because I'm not watching these late evening matches. I'm mostly just kind of recovering and not thinking about tennis, but obviously it would be nice if we had women's matches as well. But as I said, I'm not kind of helping that because I always requested a day session match. So. But I don't really know what the schedule is for next day, so I can't really, go that far and judge because I haven't really checked it.
David?
Hi.
Taylor Swift questions for you. The first one is, has 22 just been on repeat for the last 48 hours?
In my head, for sure. Yeah.
And the second one is that Taylor's in the midst of her Eras tour, and I'm just wondering what era you consider yourself in right now.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I have no idea. I can honestly feel all the eras anyway, and no, it's hard to say. I don't know.
Are you still in the Evermore folklore?
I don't think I'll ever get to Reputation era though, because it's pretty aggressive. So. Yeah, I love these two albums, Folklore and Evermore, but in terms of my mindset and kind of how I feel, it's hard to say which one I'm in. Maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it.
You're more a lover than a Reputation?
No. I don't know. I always felt like my favorite album was Red, so maybe this one.
Next question over here. Hi, yeah. Congrats. If I can get you back to your juniors years, just wondering if you can reflect, do you think it has helped you playing the Grand Slams as juniors to, ease into this transition to the senior? When you think back, do you think that means something to be good as a junior, especially on the women's side?
Well, for sure, having the experience and playing Grand Slams helped because I felt really overwhelmed, during my first years as a junior when I came, here and on Wimbledon. And it was a nice, I had a chance to kind of see what vibe here, what vibe there is on Grand Slams and how it all works. But I don't think, it fully matters if you're first in the ranking in juniors, or you're going to be top 10, or, you're going to be 50. There are many players who are kind of raising to their best level at their age a little bit later. So for me, it was always about kind of being solid. I don't think I ever was first. I think I was more like fifth on ITF rankings, so under 18. So yeah, I wasn't really focused on that. When I won Junior Wimbledon, I already felt like I got all the experience that I needed, and I started playing pro. So I wasn't really focused on getting the ranking. It was more about the experience.
Yeah, congratulations, Iga. On behalf of all Ukraine, as a Ukrainian journalist, I want to thank you for everything you're doing for us. We support you a lot as like our own player. And my question is, last year you held an event in Krakow together with Elena and Sergei Stahovsky. Are you planning to do something like this this year, or maybe we can dream about seeing you in Ukraine one day?
Well, I wasn't planning to do that, but it's been kind of in the back of my head to repeat that. But honestly, like this year wasn't as smooth and easy for me in terms of how I feel on every tournament. I had some injuries as well, so like I put this at the first place to kind of feel better and be ready for every tournament. But I would love to repeat that someday, and you can push my PR manager because she's been kind of responsible for making the event in Krakow, and we did a great job. So I think there is a potential to do it again, or to just kind of bring people together and gain some attention to kind of push them to help Ukraine a little bit more.
Hi, can I ask, what were you listening to when you walked onto court today? And is Taylor Swift a figure of inspiration for you as well?
So Taylor Swift, well, I'm not listening to her before my matches. I don't think it would pump me up, maybe shake it off when I'm more stressed. But today it was Lenny Kravitz, and usually I'm listening to more, rock, not too hard, but the bands that I have are kind of mainstream and they have a lot of energy in their songs. But Taylor Swift for sure, when I was younger and kind of confused about life, and when I was a teenager, when I listened to her, I didn't feel alone. So and also I learned English by listening to her songs, so she was always kind of close to me.
Hi, Iga.
Hi.
You said on Friday that you're using sometimes the rooms to stay quiet and do some micro sleeps. I just want to know to do little sleeps during the tournaments to rest a little bit.
You mean naps?
Naps, yeah. Or just
it's
stay
hard for
quiet.
me to make a nap because I'm a light sleeper, so here it's kind of impossible for me. But I use that rooms to just rest.
And
what was your question?
Yeah, just to know how much do you use the rooms? You use the rooms to stay quiet, if it's something very important for you, and if it's something you can find everywhere in the world in different tournaments.
Well, I would love to have a chance to have these kind of quiet rooms and places to rest in more tournaments, because, for example, in Rome, we don't have any space like that. And it's so loud everywhere and so crowded. So for sure, it's just really convenient, and I feel like I'm not wasting my energy, and I don't have too many factors that are kind of that I'm always hearing and looking at. So I use this on my match days for sure before the match, but on my days off, I'm kind of more social. So yeah.
Iga, we've just heard that this year the nighttime matches are being billed as the main event box office matches, and as we've heard, 5 out of 5 of those matches so far have been the men's matches. You've just told us that your preference is to play during the daytime. So do you think there is a potential conflict between what the broadcasters are looking for and what some of the top players are looking for?
Well, I don't think it's a surprise that I mean, there are players who like the hype and the energy and maybe playing during the night because also of the conditions. But for me, it's more comfortable to just have the normal day-night rhythm, and I kind of lost it after Madrid. So in terms of, regeneration, recovery, and just kind of, being in a good rhythm and also keeping, better mindset till the end of the tournament, I think it's more healthy for me to play day sessions. But I'll be also ready for night sessions. I already played many of them this year or last year. And honestly, if there is a pretty big request, I always kind of adjust. Then maybe if I play many night sessions during a tournament and I